Peace, love, and light to everyone out there. This is your host, X Limitless, back again with another one. You already know what we do on this show. This is Limitless Talks, where we talk about politics, economics, and propaganda. And you know what to do, guys. Share with your friends, family, loved ones, your haters, because we all need it. We all need to understand how the world works because once we understand how the world works, we know that, nothing happens by accident. Everything is planned to the T. Let's go over the funny stuff first. Right here, we've got fourth COVID vaccine booster. Why another jab won't help end COVID pandemic. Expert. They call themselves expert. Look at that. That's just pure propaganda right there. Expert. Like they've got monopoly on knowledge. Like jokers, man. Fourth doses of COVID vaccines are now being rolled out by some countries, but should the UK follow suit? Is that a trick question? Come on, guys. You already know what it is. It's coming. Every 6 months, you're gonna have to be mm, mm, mm. So we know what it is. They don't need to be asking us these silly questions like say we're stupid. These people literally look at us like we're stupid, literally, and eh, I I just don't know what goes through their head, but they think we're really stupid. But anyways, let's move on. Another one here. We've got fund manager says Unilever has lost the plot with focus on purpose over profit. Guys, again, these people, all they know about is profit, profit, profit. Look at his eyebrows. Look at his eyebrows. They're not even fully grown. Look at it. It's like halfway. It, I don't even know what to say about this guy. He's an idiot. Look at this. Fund manager Terry Smith has accused Unilever of losing the plot. Now he's lost the plot as he attacked the firm for its focus on sustainability and putting purpose over profit. Like, guys, this is what they do. They value money over human lives. That's just these guys. And I don't understand how these people have no empathy, no sympathy. They dead on the inside. You know? You listen to some of the stuff they say and you just think to yourself, are these the people leading, our political and economic uh industry? Like, these are the type of people leading us. And we need to get them out of here. But anyways, before we move on to the more interesting stuff, let's hit the intro and then we'll come back to it. Welcome back, everyone. Again, this is that show Limitless Talks, where we talk about politics, economics, and propaganda. Share with your friends, family, and loved ones. You already know what it is. Peace, love, and light to all of you out there. Thanks for joining me. Let's get on with it. So, we've got US lawmakers proposes bill aimed at limiting Fed's ability to issue CBDC. Guys, again, we know this is nothing but them trying to act like, oh, we're not gonna do it, oh, we're gonna do it, oh, we're not gonna do it. It's that Hegelian dialect, that planted opposition. That's what they do in politics all the time. They try to act like they're against each other. I'm on the left, I'm on the right, all that jazz there. It's nothing new. It's been around since the Grecian Empire. It's nothing new at all. The Greeks used to do it. The Romans did it. It's nothing new. Having the Fed require user to open account to access the benefits of a digital dollar would put it on an insidious path akin to China's digital authoritarianism, according to Tom Emmer. Guys, we know if they do if this system is actually used the right way, the citizens are actually supposed to contract directly with their government and the agencies. But today, they don't do that. The people don't even know they can go to their government to offset their debt. But again, they will never tell us that. The remedy that's in place for the people don't know about it. So therefore, it's not being used. Rather, it's being used by the corporations and, of course, those elitist degenerates that think, they're so smart than everyone else. But we know they're not smart. They're just greedy bastards, and that's about it. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with, the central bank and the people communicating directly and knock out these retail banks. You understand? That way, it'll be cheaper to get money. It'll be quicker to get access to money. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not what they want. They still want the middleman. They still want these retail banks to be there so they can continue to make fat paychecks off of fees, off of interest. You understand what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, some of those, interest and stuff like that, there's a bit of kickback to the central bank, but we know what the central bank do with it. You understand? So it's nothing new. Moving on. Letters. Regulations are needed to stop crypto fraud. We know currently crypto is unregulated. It's a speculative market. You investing at your own risk. You understand what I'm saying? You invest in your own at your own risk, basically. You understand? So crypto can swing up 40%, it can swing down 50%. It's nothing new. That's why the recent crash we saw, about 30% drop, it's it's nothing serious at all, because when you look at the chart, we're at a strong support, and a lot of us that have been following what's been going on, we know it's due. It's been a long time coming. You understand what I'm saying? You see, once they let a bit of air out of the bubble, this is what happens. Once they pull back some of that money, once they reduce the balance sheet a bit, you can expect the market to drop. So we saw that coming anyways. Your article on the drop in the value of Ethereum and its a likely alignment to recent changes in crypto regulation in China highlights to me the need for multilateral regulation around cryptocurrency. Guys, the regulations around crypto asset is going to be global. It's not just something China's going to do, or England's going to do, each individual country having their own regulation. No, because we know crypto's global. It's a global market operating 367 days a week. 365 days a week, 7 days. It's nothing new. You understand? We know that. It's an open market and it's global, so it's gonna be a global regulation. So we're patiently waiting for that in 2022, because we know there's gonna be a lot of regulatory clarity coming through. So we're patiently waiting on that. So don't think the drop happened because of Ethereum and all that. Nah, we know the central bank's been pumping the market. All this money printing, they gotta park it somewhere. Industry 4.0's gotta be built. When you think about the infrastructure behind Industry 4.0, 5G is just one of it. All these towers they gotta pull up. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of work, and money is required to do it. It's just that simple. Moving on. We got Iran to allow crypto payment for international trade. This is interesting. We know this is the future. Iran is reportedly looking to unlock opportunities for importers and exporters to use crypto in international deals. The Central Bank of Iran, or CBI, and the Ministry of Trade have reached an agreement to link this central bank payment platform to a trade system allowing businesses to settle payment using cryptocurrencies, the Mail News Agency reported Monday. Again, guys, we know this is the end goal. This is the end game. Everything on the stock market, whatever sort of market you can think of, everything's gonna be tokenized and put on blockchain. That's why it's important we follow all these different companies, what they're doing, all these different stock market, Nasdaq, London Stock Exchange, New York Stock Exchange. Look at what they're doing, who they're partnering with. We got JP Morgan. JP Morgan is building what do you call it? Uh, Basically the new stock market, basically, where they're gonna tokenize everything. Everything's gonna be tokenized. You understand what I'm saying? So let's move on. Zero knowledge scaling tech Plunky goes live on Polygon. Guys, you already know what it is. Follow the money and you can never lose. The move comes after Polygon allocated 1 billion to the advancement of zero knowledge technology. We know what this is. This is part of the infrastructure building. You understand what I'm saying? So when you see um, guys like this putting large funds into a project, you know it's no brainer. We understand what they're trying to do. You know, so all we gotta do is just sit back patiently and just follow the move, follow the money. That's all we can do. Next, we've got TransUnion to allow crypto lenders to check credit report. About time. Everything in the current legacy market is coming into crypto. Guys, let's pay attention so we understand exactly what is going on. Our, our financial system, not even just our financial system, the way we do everything is changing. They're changing it. And we got to know the end goal is digitization, digital economy, you know? So the credit reporting firm is offering this ability through security firm Spring Labs. KYOX digital passport. So again, the digital passport is gonna be crucial. We know the agenda. They're not just touting it. Oh, we're gonna put your, jab certificate on your digital pass. We know what's coming. We There's just no two ways about it. When you look at what they're doing and you're not listening to what they're saying, well, listen to what they're saying and then look at what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? And if the two does not match, follow what they're doing, not what they're saying. You get what I'm saying? They always want to tell you, oh, do as I say, don't do as I do. Nah, bollocks. Do as I do. That's my MO. You know what I'm saying? Consumer credit reporting company TransUnion will enable consumers to give crypto lenders access to their personal credit data in a move that could greatly expand the possibilities of lending in the digital asset market. Guys, that speaks for itself. Let's move on. Binance Labs backs 200 million Oasis ecosystem fund. The venture capital firm has thrown its weight behind several blockchain projects with focus on Web3. You understand what I'm saying? Internet 3.0, decentralized finance, and cross-chain capabilities. You see, all these, different protocols we've got out there, all these different blockchains, they've all got to be able to communicate with each other. That's why having 16,000 coins right now, oh, that's gonna shrink, guys. That is gonna shrink. Any project that does not fit, you know, into the new financial system, if it's not interoperable with anything else, it's gonna be left out because, you know, it's gonna be sideswiped because no, it's not useful for anyone. It's not solving anything. It's not helping scale. It's not helping to transfer faster. To reduce transaction costs. Nobody cares. It's gonna disappear. So a lot of these coins, you see a lot of these coins just popping up. Millions in them. Guys, don't fall for it. That's why regulation needs to come and set a lot of these things in order. And you see, once regulations start flowing in, a lot of these coins will start disappearing because that's what the regulation is for. Because we know a lot of the fraudulent activities going on right now. So moving on, we've got RippleX releases XLS20 DevNet for NFT. So in May, Ripple X invited the developer community to provide feedback on proposal to enhance NFT support on the XRP ledger. We, this is no brainer. We know NFTs, gamification, all of that. We understand the use case for them. It's all distraction. You see, projects like XRP with RippleNet, they're gonna consume a lot of the market due to the ledger they've got, due to the type of blockchain they've got. They've got DLT, distributed ledger technology, which is far superior to most blockchains out there. You understand what I'm saying? It's faster, it's cheaper, and it's more secured. You understand? So we need to pay attention to that. Out, I mean, right now you want to buy NFT, you have to use Ethereum chain. You know, it's built on ERC20, and when you think about the transaction cost, it's immense. It's phenomenal. I paid $50 once just to purchase £100 asset. And I'm thinking, what is this? Am I sending money to Africa or something? I mean, even when I'm sending money to Africa, it doesn't cost that much, but you get the gist. So XRPL, it's gonna change the game. You know, things will be very very simple, and we know Ripple's already working with various other partners. You know, art companies and stuff like that that are gonna utilize XRP NFT network. So we know what it is. Moving on, FinTech 6.50 accept XRP crypto payment. So this is South Africa. What we understand about the emerging markets. So emerging markets are your African countries, your Asia countries, especially Southern Asia countries, and your South America. We know those are the emerging market, and a lot of those markets they're already tied to China. China has already given a lot of credit to these places, building infrastructure. I don't know if you've heard about the Belt and Road Initiative, but look into it. China is supplying the entire world. China is gonna be the next world reserve currency. We know the agenda. We know the Winter Olympic Games is coming. Before you know it, digital yuan will be everywhere, global. But we know they wouldn't have been able to achieve this without, blockchain, the digital economy, and the whole infrastructure behind it. It wouldn't have been possible. I mean, think of how long it took the US dollars to circulate around the world. It took years. China is about to do it in a blink of an eye. You understand what I'm saying? So let's pay attention to what's going on. XRP, again, it's been in the emerging market. They've been using it for time. Nothing new. Moving on, we've got how wearable health trackers could disrupt medicine. We know this is the future. Your doctors, all of them, they're going. Lawyers, everyone's going. Nobody. Robots, algorithm, all these wearables, you can think of them as mini robot, mini robots on your arm. They're gonna be tracking everything you're doing. Everything's gonna be on the blockchain. You've got a health issue, you're gonna speak to an AI that will diagnose you. That's where we're going. That's what these wearables are for. Your watch, your glasses, your AirPods, and all that. We're gonna see a lot of crazy technology from the likes of Apple, Google, Facebook in the near future. And this is just the beginning. So this should be giving people an idea of the sort of company and how they should be setting up their portfolio. You understand what I'm saying? So let's move on. Cash App integrates Bitcoin Lightning network for faster BTC transaction. Bitcoin Lightning, it's been about for I think 2 years now, 2 3 years, to basically help scale Bitcoin and reduce those transaction fees and network congestion and stuff like that. So you still have the main net, the layer one, and then you have the layer two Lightning in the background processing transaction to make things a bit faster. So we know Bitcoin ain't going nowhere. Bitcoin will be used mainly by the robots. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not going anywhere, nowhere. Moving on, we got eToro rolls out smart portfolios for new metaverse investors. Again, guys, follow the big money. Follow the money. Look at what they're doing because trust me, they all communicate amongst each other, right? To ensure that their investment is what it is. We don't have enough money to push the market in any direction. We don't. So you follow the big guys. And when you follow them, look at what they're doing, look at their product offering, what's in there, and tailor yourself to suit. So if you're trying to look for what metaverse project you should invest in, of course, you can check eToro out. They've put a portfolio together, so you can look at what they've put together and plan yourself accordingly. It's not difficult, guys. It's very, very, very simple. There's no shame in copying. Nobody's got anything original. Literally, no one's got nothing original. Everyone copies from someone, regardless whether you make simple alteration or not. Everyone copies from someone. It's just what it is. Moving on, we've got IMF. Bitcoin matured to an integral part of digital asset revolution. Of course, crypto assets are no longer on the fringe of the financial system, which raises financial stability concern, a new IMF research argue. Now, I haven't read, that research yet, but it will be interesting to see. Crypto is no longer an obscure asset class within the financial ecosystem, but a growing correlation with the stock market undercuts the investment hedge role of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, according to a new International Monetary Fund research. We know if you look at the Dow Jones and the and Bitcoin movement, you'll see correlation. When Dow Jones goes up, Bitcoin does a bigger move. When Dow Jones goes down, Bitcoin goes down as well, but further. Remember, crypto, a lot of the money in crypto is being used to, float the market. So you can expect crypto to lose more funds whenever we have this crash in comparison to the stock market. Yes, the stock market is losing more money, but when you look at the percentage compared to crypto, it's not the same. Crypto will drop a larger percentage, right? However, the value of the money of that percentage will still be smaller than the stock market because the stock market has got way more money in it. You understand what I'm saying? So the correlation is still there, but regardless, they will both drop. So you understand? So let's move on. Battery giant LG Energy attracts 59 billion in IPO bids as it looks to triple capacity. We know we need the batteries, electric cars, all these wearables. You understand what I'm saying? All these solar panels to store renewable energy and stuff like that. We need it. We need it. So guys, when you're setting up that portfolio, always remember to include that energy stock. It's got to be in there. You understand? We're trying to set ourselves up for life. Ain't nobody got time trying to retire at 60, 70 years old. God knows what it's going to be by the time they're done with all this crap. You understand? People will not be able to retire until they're probably 70. God knows. Moving on, we've got why stock makes comeback after sudden share dive following sitting note that urged clients to dump fintech. Guys, a lot of these financial technologies right now, they've baked their future valuation in their price now. That's why when the market drop, you can expect a lot of these financial technology companies or just tech companies in general to drop more than any other, stock because they're overvalued right now. A lot of them, they're not making much yet, but they're valued, their future earnings into the stock price currently. You look at a stock like Tesla, there's no way in hell Tesla is worth what it's worth today. No way. You look at the amount of product they've shipped in comparison to their to their market cap. No way. And we know Tesla got pumped by the Fed. So, a lot of these stocks, you wait for them, you wait for the 90% crash. 30% is not a crash. It's just a correction. A crash will be 70, 80, 90%. That's when you want to load your bag. That's when we want to, go in, buy everything, and wait 5, 10 years down the line and let everything ride back up. Because we know the role of the tech companies. They're gonna be the one making your electric cars, your wearables, you know, all of these things that we're gonna be using in the digital economy. That's them. So, you include them in your stock. So with all that being said, let's have a quick look at the market. So, like I said, you look at Bitcoin right here. You look at Bitcoin right here. From 2018, from 2018 to now, you see where we're at. This is nothing. This is nothing. We've gone up. This is 2021 April. We've corrected in July. We've gone up again October 2021, and we've corrected again. You see, this is a nice upward trend. You understand what I'm saying? And you come down, you look at the RS relative strength index of the buy and sell. You look at it. We are also at a support. We are at the oversold territory right now, which means we can't expect any more drop. You look at this. So this is a daily. As you can see, we are already bouncing. You see, we hit that line. Look at it right there. We hit that trend line, and we bounce. That's it. No need to be scared of the market. It's a healthy correction. It's needed. Now, the next thing, we're going for a new all-time high, and I'm calling 70, 80k. I'm not sure if we'll see 100k Bitcoin this year. I don't know how much overbought we're gonna see, but 70, 80k easily by the end of the year. And end of the year we're going for a massive correction. So don't play yourself. And when you look at Bitcoin and you look at all the other crypto asset, they all pretty much follow the same thing, same pattern. You look at Ethereum, as well. You see Ethereum is it's at a support as well. You see, it's nothing to be scared of. Nothing to be scared of. Look, this is your second to the last major support zone right here, and we're not even close. We're still on the upward chart. You understand what I'm saying? You look at the RSI as well. Oversold, oversold. So what we're waiting for is that bounce, and you can see we've started bouncing already. We've started bouncing. So it's gonna be a slow grind up, but you already know what it is. Let's look at the Bank of England real quick. So what I've got here is the yield curve for interest rate. So right now, you've got the UK instantaneous nominal forward curve. The curve on the date of the previous MPC meeting is provided as reference point. So this is just statistics. It's potentially this is where it could be. So you see 11th January and 16th December 2021. So it was about, I'd say 0.1. Yeah, roughly. It's at 0.45 right now. 4546. You know what I'm saying? So you come on here, you see, the yield curve, what potential yield of what we could see interest rate go up to, subsequently for the subsequent weeks ahead and so on. And they'll show you a comparison of the previous month. So every month you come on here, or every day, this there'll be a slight alteration to this, slight alteration. So have a look, guys, so you can know what to expect. And if you do have time, when the Bank of England go through their committee meeting, listen to what they say, because that will let some of the things they're likely monetary policy they're likely to bring in next. So that's really, really a good insight. So looking at the crypto market again, we've still got 16,713 coins. We're still sitting just above that $2 trillion market cap. Volume is still relatively low, even though it's 89 billion. Trust me, when we're making big moves, you'll see the volume climb up to something like 130, 120, 30, 140 billion, dollars every 24 hours. So we know 80, 89 billion, it's not gonna be a big major move at all. Nothing major. But as we can see, you can see the market is starting to, balance out. Everything's coming up slowly. The main thing, guys, is patience. You wanna have patience. Without patience, you're not gonna make no money. And nobody invests not to make money. The only reason we're investing is to make money. You understand what I'm saying? So you look here, we got USDC on 24 hours, still a bit down. Market cap 44 billion. Again, when you see USDC move up in market cap, you can expect some pump, you know, to come in. Tether, Tether looks like it's gaining some edge. It's positive. So again, it's looking bright. It's looking bright. I think in my opinion, I think we've bottomed out. You understand what I'm saying? You look at the RSI, you look at the MACD, you look at your support. I think we've bottomed out. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you look at Bitcoin. When you look at Bitcoin right here, it's no brainer. We've bottomed out. There's nobody's selling. Plus, we understand a lot of these institutions, they're starting to buy back in. As a matter of fact, they've been buying during the drop. But obviously, we're not gonna find out when they're buying. We'll probably find out a week or two later. You understand what I'm saying? But even then, it's never too late to jump in the market. So, guys, that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you all listening in. You understand what I'm saying? So, remember, share with your friends, family, loved ones, because we all need to understand what is going on in the world. Because without it, we're literally like sitting ducks, literally. And these politicians, all these economists and all that, they're only out for their own pocket. They're spending public money on their own private life, on their own private ventures. You understand? And we can do the same. We can do the same. I'll encourage everyone to read the Bill of Exchange 1884 Act. Read it. If you don't understand it, grab the Black's Law 10th edition dictionary and look at the meaning to word, what a person means. You understand what I'm saying? What a banker is, what a corporation is, what an entity is. These are the words they use. Persons. A person is a legal fiction. But today we all just call each other, oh, that person over there, like without even understanding what we're saying. You see, the language used in politics and economics, those are the proper English language, the proper English grammar. You understand what I'm saying? The English grammar we speak is called Newspeak. The old speak, they left for the politics and the economics. The Newspeak that we speak is garbage. That's why we don't understand what's going on. That's why we don't understand the politician when they speak. That's why we don't understand the act when they pass it. You understand? And what you don't understand, you can't challenge. You get what I'm saying? So it's important that we get to understanding these things so we can participate properly in the government, because we are the government. The people is made up of the government. We've all come together, put our power together, our individual sovereign power. The royal, the queen, the monarchies are not the only sovereign people. Don't be fooled. You as an individual, you are also sovereign. You understand what I'm saying? We've come together, put our power together, and we formed the government to protect ourselves, to govern ourselves, our property. You understand? So, with all that being said, I appreciate you all. Peace, love, and light. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.